It's like the schedule for it. Oh, we're not seeing this.
I don't go hide my gun, my pistol, my only legal gun. I live on my drugs, all my money is where they see that one, they arrest me for drugs. But my legal gun, I go hide that. But that's the reason I spoil the name of the protester.
Yes.
They see gun with me, they say, stop piling arms.
Exactly.
Even I want gun.
They are accumulating.
They go say we don't begin stop piling. I won't worry. Good morning, on a day, my Nigerian people. So today, give me 1 second. May I go bring my notes? I hope you are online too. This message is for Chinedu, NRM Chinedu. I know you are watching. I know you are there. The banner, please don't forget to bring the banner for today's rally. Yeah, good morning, everybody. How on a day? You know, I'm happy to say our Niger people will never tire. Many of the people will say they be leader of the, the no leadership, they don't tire. But the people are not tired. The people want things to change definitely. Definitely. Yeah. So, where are we now? May I believe say we did the point where we need to politicize our voices. Right? We not just the protest because it's fun to protest, or because we don't have other things to do with our time. We the protest because things must change for this country. And me, I'm happy saying I end SARS start up. But SARS ending, as I say, can never be what fixes Nigeria. I did for TV with the government people, with Channels Television. Then they talk like, say, police reform is the only thing government owes Nigerian people. Well, many things there where they kill Nigerian people, not be only police. Right? I sure say our bad roads, they kill more people than SARS every day. Our hospitals, they kill more people than SARS every day. Right? So, why are all those things not resonating with us? Only SARS? If SARS stop killing us, are we going to stop dying unnecessarily? Look, we there for our house, they sleep. Petrol pipeline go blow under your house for your neighborhood. Destroy your house, kill all your family. Nobody, nothing they happen. The price of Dangote food is killing everybody in Nigeria. Hunger. Then they call that one. People there where they live on the streets and being exposed to the elements is leading to untimely deaths. If you drive past Ojota, where the city dump is, you will see people's houses on top of it. What are we saying here? So yeah, End SARS is our slogan. But End SARS is not our mission. So the political class, they be asked waiting be our demands. Say they don't meet the 5 for 5, whatever. So we could go inside house. But we can't do that. Because that's not why we're outside. You see, many people don't want to hear that. And that's why I'm telling our other celebrities, Sorosoke, Egbonsoke, Sorosoke Weri. People are not, we have to articulate the people's wants. We need to articulate their desires. When are we going to say End SARS? End SARS, okay, yeah, but we are here to change Nigeria, to end oppression, to end bad governance. Why are we afraid to take that step? Why are we outside, like everybody's outside there just because of police reform? Is that all we deserve? And even if they reform the police, does that reduce your rent, your high, unexplainable rent? Yeah. Nigeria is a country where We cannot, minimum wage is less than a bag of rice. So today, as I'm here, I want to just talk to people, you know. Many fear tactics they are around they use against us. They say some people, some hoodlums, they cause violence for the protesters. They cause violence for the protest. If there are hoodlums and thugs in the protest, now protester creates hoodlums and thugs. Hoodlums and thugs now another indictment. Another thing to blame our politicians and business elite for. Because of them create the poverty. Or rather than them create the policy, support the policy, where create the poverty, where they create hoodlums and thugs. If there were good opportunities for them to fulfill their potential, should they go be thug? Now they use them as thugs. Thugs no they listen to anybody but politicians. So please tell the politicians to call their thugs inside. May already have it from very reliable sources saying that the politicians gone, they pay the thugs to come out. For my own area for Allen yesterday, I don't recognize any of the people who come block road. Though. So I got to mobilize my own people to go join them. To make sure they no cause kata for our own area. So we must end the oppression inside this country. This is our goal. And this message that for those of us who believe, say, not be only police reform, this government owes us. So if you are around Lagos environs, I invite you today, I'm going to remember, say, COVID-19 is still there for outside. So shrine are inside. So we need to also observe COVID protocols. So we're not going to feel like allow everybody enter at once. Make people don't feel bad when they come. You know, we'll let people enter, we'll let them come out before we let others enter. But I want to launch something today. What I want to launch today is called Power Mic. Or basically, the Power Mic. Because me, I believe, say, the solution to Nigerian problem, they inside Nigerian people mind. Inside our head. And through our voices, we're supposed to feel let people know. So I want to invite everybody who believe, say, this country need to change. More than SARS, more than police reform. Say many things need to change. End Motor Park Agberu. My brother, all join. End toll gates. All join. Oh. So I be more bring a mask. If you get sanitizer, we will try to provide as much free extra mask as we can. You understand? So make una try come from with the power mic. I will put the power mic for the center of Shrine stage. I choose Shrine because Shrine na symbolic location for African liberation. So all of them will come through. And for 2 minutes only, I want you to express yourself on that power mic. Why are you protesting? Why are you, and for 2 minutes, whether not with words, whether not with dance, whether not with action, whether not with anyone where you want to do it for 2 minutes. And we go there to film everything, to take them down, everything we will not talk, because they must hear the people. They must hear the people. This will not be shown they talk. This will not be shown they talk. The people must talk. They must hear the liberation generation. Will not be any generation before. I don't they talk this thing for 3 years because the ancestors don't tell me. Say I am part of the liberation generation. So I want to make everybody come as much as possible. If you want, today we could begin to change the slogan. Let's begin to change the slogan to those things that matter to us. We have to let them know the mission. We go start by 2 p.m. for the African Shrine. It go be part of the work for mainland here. We don't look at lockdown. I won't come island before yesterday said, come talk to them. But no fee. But the power mic is launched today. And I'm inviting everybody from 2, stroll down to the shrine. NRM go there. The power mic will be there, and you're going to speak to these people. They're going to hear us. And now, at the end of it, you say, where am I going with this? At the end of this, I want to take all those our just aspirations, all those our needs and desires, when we go talk for that stage, and I want to create political documents with her. Political documents where all of us go recognize, where all of us go support. Because no matter what we protest, we all know, say, this government, this present crop of business and political elites cannot give us the freedom that we want. Cannot give us the life that we want. Today, we will come up with some new demands which matter to all of us. Not demands, but goals. So me, I want to advise the people of Nigeria, say if we even want to give demands on police reform, we need to demand that the IGP is sacked. Straight. People will ask why. Because as the IGP, all these bad things were happening under his watch. Exactly. There is nowhere in the world where there's sanity, where you allow somebody that the bad thing was happening under him to remain during the investigation of the bad things. It's impossible. He will cover himself if he's involved. He has to recuse himself from duty. He has to recuse himself. That is how you know that this thing is true. But it's not true. It's not true. You see, I realize, I will repeat this again to you people. We must not sell the people of Nigeria out. We, the rich, the ones of us, all of us who don't feel afford our comforts within oppression in this country, we have a very nasty attitude towards the poor of this country. And that attitude must change. And that attitude is this: anything where they wrong with Nigeria, so far I know affect us, where we afford our own comfort within oppression, then those things don't need to be changed. Those things are too much to talk about. Maintain the status quo. Don't rock the boat. So I'll give you examples. You see, in the 70s, when no lights, there was agitation for lights. As soon as our oppressors started importing generator for their professionals, the professionals backed out of the fights. Because now they can afford generator. That's why they don't get lights today. There's no water. Everybody go beat borehole. Bad road, all of them go buy Jeep. And they will not speak. So this NSAS, why don't they want to move on from NSAS? Is what I'm asking. Because you see, SARS, now the one where they disturb them be that. Where they disturb people, they drive Benz. Where they destroy the bling bling people, the friends of the rich, where nobody know, you know. The mic, power mic is starting at 2 p.m. today at the African Shrine. One more time. Make I put the time and I'll continue the talk. We'll keep the power mic open from 2 p.m. today till as late as we can tomorrow. So you have a lot of time to come through. Please do. Now they are good day because this is not the next point. So now only the things where they affect them they like to discuss. Only the things where they affect them, the things where they affect the rest of us, you know, let them deal with it when they can. Let them deal with it how they can. So many people coming to me, attacking me, saying I'm dividing the movement. I'm dividing. No! How can I say we should not betray the Nigerian people by limiting their hopes and aspirations? How can I be dividing the people? I'm trying to elevate the struggle. I'm trying to elevate the struggle. Anyway. Now, so this power mic for me is very symbolic. One of the major symptoms of poverty is silence. That's why many young people in Nigeria, once they make money for the first time, we say that they are loud. This is because poverty silences. They've been silenced their whole life. So as soon as they touch some change, they want to be heard. Now we are giving ourselves that power to be heard. So as soon as we finish this project, I want to try and run it. My brother gets rehearsal on Thursday. Maybe we'll try to start them again Friday, Saturday. But I also want to move them as around Nigeria as possible. This is also a call on all allies from all over Nigeria that believe in this message, you know, to try and reach out. Let's come together. Let's create something amazing that will liberate our people. You understand? Because our liberation is not in the hand of our oppressor. Now, what the oppressor could believe be that? Say only they can free us while they are impoverishing us. But that's impossible. Judicial panel, where they talk up and down, judicial panel. Do you know how many judicial panels this country has had? Now, judicial panel of inquiry discovered saying that unknown soldiers keep Fumilayo. Say 1,000 soldiers leave barrack unknown. When I remember Akpo 4, I be Akpo 7 for Abuja. What happened to the after the whole what happened? The person remember that was the Oga they promote Amni. They promote Amni. So let all of us not start trusting our government word because their usuals are supporting them too. That is a good no. Nigerian people, we have awakened ourselves. We are awake. We have awakened ourselves. So now that we are awake, let's not waste it on trivialities, on trivial things, on vanity. Let us politicize this voice. I told, you know, a lot of my colleagues called me, oh, what do you want us to do then? What do you want us to do then? I said, it's not our job to rule the people. No. It's not our job to rule the people. I repeat. We don't have any kind of ordained. We are not ordained by any kind of higher power. We are not special. But what we do owe the people. What we do owe the people. Right? What is ours that must be given is the platform for the people's hopes and aspirations to be realized. We, the so-called leaders of this generation, those of us that have been able to rise above this oppression in some way, we deserve to create a platform that will represent the people. This platform doesn't mean that because we created it, we must go and lead it by force and run it and be president. And no. But this platform should be able to find leaders among the Nigerian people, away from APC and PDP, crooks and criminals. It is our duty to do that. Yeah, man, the people that don't have data, don't worry. We are also on ground. We know data for only IG. Me, I'm on ground. When I'm on IG here talking these things, I'm trying to get you professionals, you young people to come into the fold. Because we have to reach out to everybody. We are on ground too. Everybody will get the message. Trust me. So, this is Power Mic microphone. Oh shit, now mic alright. Oh shit, now mic alright too. Oh my God. Sorry guys. I'll edit it. Power Mic. Yeah, I go write M-I-K-E. Power Mic. But that's where it came from. Power Mic, African Shrine. 2 p.m. 2010. Today not 10 now. So yeah, let the government do their judicial inquiry, but we must also work to take power. We must work to take power from our oppressor. Because our oppressors cannot give us the freedom and liberation that we truly deserve. So yeah, here we go. We are today announcing a political front. And I, Seun Anikulapo Kuti, I promise you that if we all play our part, you know, and support this idea, I will deliver this platform. I will deliver it, complete with constitution, complete with a manifesto that will clearly state where we are going. No dilly-dally, no hanky-panky. I and the NRM and all our allies all over this country and the black African diaspora, I promise you to deliver this platform. Don't let anybody that likes to say what they are saying, let them be saying what they are saying. You understand what I'm saying? Let them be doing what they are doing. Let them be afraid to move from end SARS to end oppression. But we that know that we must end oppression. Right? So if you are all of us that believe that it's not only police reform that is disturbing this country, please, over this week, except Thursday, please try and make it through the shrine. Let's start the conversation. Let's start documenting our needs, our wants, our just hopes and aspirations. Thank you very much. See you at the shrine. Gomina Sanwo-Olu, you are afraid of the voice of the people. As we don't set up now, so we won't give you 2 days of hearing the people's voice. You don't run call curfew. Why are you afraid of the people? Why are you afraid of the voice of the people? You see, now they talk big deals. But now forget to not be any violent. Make them call curfew. They don't say we don't create power mic. Say, and I want to expose them to the world. But if people think we're only going to do it on the stage of shrine, we are setting it up online too. It's going to be for Nigerians globally. Don't you understand? And now I want to call on the media of Nigeria. Whatever is happening like this right now, the power that this government has to call this curfew, now the Nigerian media given to them. Because everything now about narrative. You don't understand? Everything now about narrative. For 2 days, the media has been calling poor protesters hoodlums and touts and thugs. They are just poor people expressing their dissatisfaction. They are poor people. They are not hoodlums and touts. The way rich man go vex, not be the same way poor man go vex. Don't you know that Nigeria has poor people? So poor people being angry now, suddenly they are thugs, they are touts and hoodlums. Every day, 9,000 and hoodlums, they collect money for bus driver hand for road for Nigeria, working for this government. Now they complain, touts working for touts, taking money from the people every day in this country. Do you call them touts? Not the NURTW chairman, they call them all over the place. Even if boys are taking toll on the streets, which I didn't see anybody doing. I went around all my area today. Now, even they beg them to let people pass. People they try to bribe people money from it. They don't give me the pass. Now, they beg them to let people go through. They didn't take bribe from anybody. So all this on a narrative. Me, I see the narrative. From 2 days, media don't they shout. Thugs and hoodlums, thugs and hoodlums, thugs and hoodlums. This is what I'm saying about Nigeria. Can't the poor people speak too? They have a language. They have their own language. Not be only the way they protest, they go protest. As I've told you people before, our job is to create this platform that will be politically relevant. We will create the country where those people need. How did they become touts and hoodlums in the first place? How did they become touts and hoodlums? Did they wake up, did they just come out of their mother's stomach as a tout, as a hoodlum? Not be the lack of opportunities. Not be the lack of opportunities for their country. How many of you will be saying, not be saying one of our brother don't run, go for Europe and America. No go be tout and hoodlum. Eh? Okay, now what is a tout and hoodlum? All the things that tout and hoodlum they do. Which of us know they do them? Which of us know they do them? This tout and hoodlum business, what they call it, not be our pretense. Now our pretense is separate us from tout and hoodlum. I tell people, everybody in Nigeria is the same. You know how I know? By the way we drive. Go to VI. It's the way they drive in VI that they drive in Oshodi. It's the way they drive in Lekki that they drive in Mushin. We are all the same inside. No changing. Say the president for VIA, they give you road if you want pass. Where is the big man civilized behavior behind the wheel? Now the same driving, everybody they drive because we are all the same inside. Waiting with tout and hoodlum. Tout and hoodlum is because people are poor and they are not like you. So this class divide in this country, we must completely break it. Those of us that can, I will say it again, those of us that can afford our comfort within oppression must not judge those of us that cannot. We must be the ones to stand for them. Now we don't give government chance now to call curfew, right? So if we say we no represent, if we no respect curfew, now they will say we'll be anarchists. They will say we'll be anarchists when no one won't destroy country, right? But the thing is, they don't know that this generation is different. We are different too. Curfew might have been able to stop our parents, but we have many avenues. We have many. This thing a 2-day event where everybody knows it's supposed to end tomorrow. I don't say as many people as their voices need to be heard. No go fit make them to shrine. So we do amu, say we day, but I'm not advising anybody to try and risk it to the shrine. I don't want you to hurt yourself. I don't want you to harm yourself. I don't want you to try in any way, shape or form to come to the shrine. Okay? Please be safe. We know that our government hate us pass. I want to assure all Nigerian people, say this struggle is not over. Me, I'm taking this struggle political. Because that's where our victory is. Our victory is political. Okay? We have won socially. We don't win socially since last week. You don't understand? We don't win socially since last week. Now we have to win them politically, and that's the hard work. That's the long-term work. That's the work that's not going to take 1 week of protest, 1 day of protest. We must end oppression in this country. We are done with it. We are done. We are going to do everything in our power to make sure it's over. You understand? And for no reason, my Nigerian people, listen, Nigerian people, especially the young Nigerian people, everybody is saying, this is a movement for young people. No, this is a movement for all people. But now the young people will create the energy where the movement needs, because now we get the energy. Now young people get the energy. And young people, don't let anybody turn you to their unrighteous warrior. Mona, no worry. This our fight. We don't need to be violent. We don't need blood on our hands. I'm not going to advise Nigerian youth to get blood on their hands. You know why? You know why? Because bloody hands cannot build anything great. Bloody hands cannot build anything great. The reason why this country is not great is because everybody running this country has blood on their hands. And all their bloody hands cannot build, and even for themselves, they cannot build great things. They can only build houses. They can only buy cars. They can't build anything great, even for themselves. You understand? So we, as long as we have the avenue, which is still our democratic process, constitutionally we will defeat them. We will take power from them. You understand what I'm saying? And with the power we have, with state, we will get our, with the state power that we will control, after we win them politically, we will get our justice. So let them continue to do their power show. Media, we see you. Thank you for calling poor people that are showing their dissatisfaction thugs and touts for 3 days straight. Thank you very much for that, because we see all the plan. I've been seeing the plan. I've been seeing all of you trying to, so I don't label them now. Yeah, thug and tout. And they wait for this Lagos, so we are going to see NURTW chairman, where they go block road, make bus no pass if they don't pay them. And they wait for now, whether one will be toutry. We they wait to see for this Lagos, all that rubbish will still continue. Where they meet market women inside their market, they collect their money by force. When they see that one, nobody talk anything. That one no be toutry, that one no be thug. They go inside, go drag market women money, they collect every day. That will not be toutry. But poor people now expressing their dissatisfaction. Don't they have the right to be angry about this government? This is the question we should be asking. Don't they have the right to be angry at the governor of Lagos State, at the president of Nigeria, the president of their states? They have every right to be, because they deserve it. You don't understand? But they thug. When your senators are throwing chair in the assembly, do you call them thug and tout? Not be see your excellency that they call them. Not be excellency, your excellency, that's what they call them. Will not be talk behavior be that. People stealing money that they should use to take care of children. Money to take care of children like the thief farm. Say that will not be tout, that will not passed out. Person they do that kind of thing, no passed out. Now say, and in this, who sustains hoodlums in this country? Who they sustain hoodlum? Who they share money for them? Who they take care of them? Who they make their organs them billionaires for this country? Is it the people that support hoodlums? Are we the one that empower hoodlums in this country? Hoodlums that they use for every election, we not like. We not can't use them for protests. Now they blame the people for our own people. Who will be Mugu? Who will be Mugu? Everybody in the media. So we see Nigerian media are change. Brown envelope, you understand? You can't call people. These are poor people that are angry. That's the narrative. Where are they protesters? Are they thugs? Are they not poor people in Nigeria? Is it only rich people that have the right to protest in Nigeria? Is it only rich people? Is it only people in Lekki that have the right to protest? Is it only people that are civilized? The civilized people, are they the only ones that have the right to protest in this country? What makes their own grievances? Okay, because SARS is killing them in their Benz with their iPhone. So the people that don't have iPhone, they don't have any problem. Because they don't have iPhone yet. So they should shut up. Because they don't have Benz yet. They should shut up. Abi? It's only people that have iPhone and this thing that SARS is disturbing that we should face. Abi? No, that's not what we are facing here. And I'm telling everybody, I'm telling you, see, we are done with you people. Nigerian people are done. Do your curfew, no problem. Now the people will give you chance to do them. All of you that planned it, we see you. All of you that are shouting, we don't want tags. Where is the talk? These are poor people angry. You are calling every poor person that is angry a thug. Is that necessary you are saying that police is calling you with your tattoo a Yahoo boy? Every young person with a tattoo, Yahoo boy. It's bullshit. So, me, I don't know. But me, I'm continuing what I'm doing. I know I cannot get the people here to the shrine anymore. And I don't want to be the one to say, let's create anarchy. Because I don't want to go hold on to for the rest of their life. But, what I'm saying, I'm going on. Me, I'm not stopping. I'll never stop. Because this is the time. The ancestors have awoken the people. And they want to chase us away so they cannot use this energy that we have created. This energy that is in the air right now, they want to capture it for themselves again so that they can do change of guard in 2023. The way they did to us in 2015. All the people in PDP now that have chopped all our money, either they are APC or they are enjoying the money. They promise us that they will prosecute all of them. They prosecute anybody. The only one, or Jews or Kalu, what's it there among them when they prosecute? Judge saying I'm mistaken to prosecutor. Yet one call. So now they will change guard again 8 years later. Those ones that have been eating for years want to chill and spend their money. PDP will say, you see what they've done? You see, all of us will go and vote for PDP again. Now lie. It is the end of APC and PDP in Nigeria. It is the end of you politicians in this country. Use your power. See, use your power. This is the last. Use it. JB Jonathan too brought out soldier when we were protesting in 2012. Can he call soldier today? And any soldier will answer him. Can he call soldier? Call your soldier. Do crocodile smile. One day the lion self will laugh. JB the crocodile is smiling now. One day the lion will laugh. Thank you.